Hey everyone, it's Lisa Mizels. Let me fix this. I thought it was fixed. How annoying, huh? Anyway, so I have been thinking about you guys, and a lot of people have contacted me recently, like in the last week, saying that they are feeling stuck or stagnant, like things are just not happening in their business, and they're wondering if they're on the wrong track. They're feeling like they're going backwards. I mean, this has happened to me as well. So for me, it looks more like honing in and getting more clarity rather than, oh my God, I have to go backwards. I'm going backwards. Oh my gosh, I got to do this all over again. So as you expand, as you grow in, personally in your business, you are going to have these um, leveling up and then plateaus and then leveling up and then plateaus. And sometimes it does seem like you're going backwards. I mean, I thought that the other day for a quick minute. I'm like, oh crap, I have to do this all over again. But what's happening is that you're growing, you're expanding, you're leveling up, you're becoming clearer. And it feels stuck because you're no longer in alignment. So what you've been doing is not, it's not the right thing to do anymore. There's more to do, maybe more research to do, maybe a different market, maybe different products, maybe some energy of some sort needs to come in. So how do you get your energy to shift when this is all happening, right? When you're feeling like, oh my gosh, this is not happening. I feel stuck. I've got to do all this over again. Something's not right. It's not working. What do you do? So instead of looking at it as an, oh my God, this thing is happening and it's not working, try looking at it as a growth spurt. So whenever you expand, there has to be some sort of a contraction that follows. That's what we do. We expand, we grow, and then we plateau, and we grow, we plateau. So don't think of it as going backwards or things not working. Try to frame it as this is so when things are feeling stuck and out of alignment and like they're just not working and you're trying to make them work, stop. Okay, and reframe it, because the only thing that's not working is what you're doing currently, because you've grown out of it. You need to shift your energy. You need to shift you're not aligned anymore. And so what does this look like? And how do you figure that out? So sometimes it looks, you need to journal about it. Sometimes it helps to just go out in nature. Hey, thanks. I can't see who's on here, but thanks for the hearts. Sometimes it just, you can journal, you can meditate, you can go out in nature. And, it's what you're doing is you're recreating yourself in every moment. And you get to choose what that looks like. So if you feel stuck, it's a signal, it's a sign to yourself that, okay, it's time to recreate. And how do you recreate yourself? How do you get that new energy in? Well, one of the ways that I love to do it is to go outside and play. And if you think of the word recreate, that is recreate. And what does recreate mean? Recreational, that's playing, that's going outside, that's relaxing, that's letting go, that's being in flow and just being. And so that's kind of what that's not kind of, that is what the universe is suggesting, is, putting out in front of you is, this isn't working, stop, you need to shift. And in order to shift the energy, one of the easiest ways to do it is to go out and play. Just go outside, skip, play hopscotch, do something that you used to do as a kid. I was doing ballet turns in the dirt today just because it's fun and it helps to move your energy. So instead of thinking, oh my God, it's like I have to do all this work all over again. I've already created this stuff, and I've already, had my market research done, and I've already, I've been gaining this momentum, and now what am I going to do? Because if things are going to look different, I have to rebrand. That means I have to stop everything and get a new website, and don't do that. That's where we want to go. But I'm just suggesting that you stop. Use that as a sign to stop and recognize that you're out of alignment. You've grown out of what you're doing. And so you just need to shift. And sometimes it takes just a tiny little shift. Maybe it's your messaging. Maybe it's the audience that you just need to fine tune a little bit. Maybe it's your, how you're showing up. Maybe you need to show up more as yourself. Thank you for the hearts. Yay. So being is how we best be a role model. I mean, that is how we best teach, is just through our beingness. And so when you're stuck, you can't be the full reflection of who you are. So my suggestion is go have fun, go play, let loose, let it go, switch the energy up, do something different, walk away from your computer, and come back with a new perspective. The things that you've done, I have done so much stuff, right? I've been online since 2010, and I've created so much content, and a lot of it's nutrition that I don't use anymore, but I'm not going to just scrap it because maybe it's a resource for somebody else. Just because I've created it and don't want to, deal with it anymore doesn't mean that it can't help somebody else. So the stuff that you've created is not lost forever. It can be reused. It can be given away. It can be, packaged up and sold. It can be, you could do a lot of things with the stuff that you've already done. So don't think that that you're losing ground, because we're just growing. We're just learning. We're just all in this together. And, we lean on each other. If you guys have questions, I'm here for you. I try and get to everybody's questions. Hey, Yolanda. And so, just ask your fellow community, ask me, ask people that you know, and connect with people. That's, the relationships, the connection, the community, connection with everything that is. That's where we are right now. And so things are shifting, and your work may look a little different. It may not, but it may. You may be having these thoughts like, I'm being called to do something different, something more. And so just, let it go. Don't think too hard, because usually those things come from your heart and not your head, right? Your head is going, but I have to do da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just let it go. Walk away. Go do something fun. I'm giving you permission. So go do that. I know it's the middle of the week, but do whatever you need to do. Just step away and get some fresh energy in. And one way to do that is being out in nature and moving your body. Right? Just moving your body. Okay, I have to look at my glasses. Oh my God, show up more as you. Yes. Totally been feeling that you're being called for more. Yeah. It's like we all are. This is the phase we're in our earth right now, is we're being called. Those of us who can be, show up in a different, in a bigger way, those of us who have chosen to are being called to do that, to be the role model, to be the person that can, we're all here for different reasons, and we all have gifts unlike anybody else. And so figuring out what those gifts are, how can you best serve? And for me, it means, how can I work effortlessly, have fun, and still get paid for being me? That's what my business model looks like. That's what I think we're all here to do. I think we're not here to work hard. We're not here to work our butts off. That's just not, that's not what life is about. It's to find out how you can serve and enjoy it. That's what it is. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like something's not quite right, go deep inside, but step away from what you're doing right now. And don't be discouraged if it looks a little different. Don't be discouraged if you have to switch things up a little bit. It's not going backwards. I'm promising you it's not going backwards. So you agree. Oh, good. Okay. Gotta look at my glasses. Yeah. So you guys have any questions? Since there's a couple people on, if you have any questions, pop them in there and I'd be happy to. Working butts off, big, no fun. Yeah, it's no fun to work and work and work and get in that stress. I mean, that's why we went into business for ourselves, right? Is so that we don't have to stress about things, and so we don't have to, so we can do our own thing. So we can be our own boss. And I think it's really important to come back to that. The reason that we are in business by ourselves is not to work our butts off every day. Although it may look like that to somebody else, like if we're really getting into our work and we're creating, we're in our rhythm and we're just doing it, our spouse may come in and say, you've been working all day, but to us it doesn't feel like work. So that's not the kind of work I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're stressed out and when you're spinning and when you're thinking that you need something else and you're looking all over for it. That is a sign that you're just a little out of alignment and you need to just go shift the energy. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I've been feeling that way myself, and I know I've heard from several people that they've been feeling that way too. And so it's not going backwards. You are moving, you're expanding, you're doing what you need to be doing. You're in the perfect place wherever you need to be right now. And so I'll let you take it from there. All right. Have fun. I'll talk to you guys later. Pop any questions in that you have. All right.